Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Today I'm going to be working on a book page envelope. This is a challenge by Cathy at Cathy's Garden, and this is her Tag Me Tuesday challenge. And if you would like to know all about it, I will put it in the drop down below this video, and I'll have all the information of how you can find out about Tag Me Tuesday at her channel. So I will get started on this. This is a book page envelope with a tie closure. So I have my pages, my book pages. I chose a dictionary page. I'm going to use this digital from Victoria Designs. This was a freebie of hers that I just got, and it's all about the library. Oh, I would love to get the whole collection. It's so pretty. So this side, I don't want to use this side because it's got pictures. So basically, your back page you want to put upside down, so that when you fold it up, it will be. I want mine to be this way, and then this side's going to be upside down. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, and then this way you want to be this way. So we're going to glue this together, and I'm wondering if I should use my liquid glue or if I should just use my ATG. I think I'll use my liquid glue. I don't want to use a lot. I dyed this with, this is walnut ink. I got it a long time ago from a charming place. I wish that website was still open. I got charms and stuff from there. They had a real nice message board, but I had this for so many years. And then I used Distress Tea Stain. And I want to show you something that I got. You're going to laugh at me, but I was wanting a spray box, but I just can't afford to buy the Tim Holtz ones right now. I got this at Aldi. You can't fit a 12 by 12 in it, but a lot of times us journalers, we don't need a 12 by 12 piece of paper in our spray box. And so I picked this up. I scoped it out while I was grocery shopping until I saw one. A lot of theirs have holes back here. A lot of their boxes, there's holes back here. And so I found one that didn't have a hole. And y'all, this worked really, really good to spray my pages. They fit right in here. Tags and stuff will fit in here really good. It worked really good. So if you're like me and you need something to spray your tags and things in, and you just need to grab it real quick, scope out the boxes if you happen to shop at Aldi. Just a little hint. It worked really good. It'll work till I can afford to get the one from Tim Holtz. So that's what I stained my pages with. I wanted to go brew some coffee, but I want to get this done, so I just didn't have time to go do that and actually spray them. I need to get doing that again, but I don't want to have my kitchen table covered with stuff right now, and that's where I really have to, you know, get stuff done. I don't have anywhere else to set up a table. My living room, I used to set a table in there, but my living room has a hospital bed in it right now, so there's really no extra room in my living room to do that. I used to have a little, you know, a little portable white table, fold-up white table that I would, it folds in half, and that's something I could handle. And I would fold that up and put it in there, but with the hospital bed in there, there's really not room for anything else in there. So as long as the hospital bed's in there, I kind of use the kitchen table for any extra stuff I need. So, you know, do what we got to do, right? Which side do I like best? This side talks about bacteria, so we're going to go with this side. I don't want bacteria on my page. I don't want to talk about bacteria. Talk about that enough. My husband woke up from surgery with a colostomy, and so yeah, talk about that enough. My husband, if you don't follow, most of you probably do, so I'm not going to get into it, but he had a bad accident in July. A very, very bad accident. He should not have lived. That's what all of his surgeons say. He had more than one surgeon. He had a trauma team at one hospital and then got airlifted to another hospital and had a trauma team there. So he had 2 trauma teams. He was a level 1 trauma at both hospitals. And both hospitals say that they don't know how he lived. So, they used his case as a review for the trauma team to review as a, I don't know, their monthly review. And then when they were all through reviewing it, the surgeon that did his first surgery, it was about a 6.5-hour surgery after his accident, told the team, and guess what? I saw him in my office this week. And they're all like, oh no you didn't, he's not alive. Oh yes he is. They're like, wow. So that was pretty cool. They were all really shocked and really glad. So then when we went and we saw him again last week, because he was having some more problems. It's just problem, you know, it's how it is. And they were really, he reminded us again that he just was so shocked. Anyway, so I just really don't have a good place to die right now. Die, not die. But I am not complaining. Very grateful. Coffee staining, tea dye, and whatever, that will wait. This looks pretty good, I think, for fake. So I'm doing this on Wednesday. We're having a pretty good week. We have to go out of town tomorrow for a doctor. We're having problems with his colostomy. But other than that, we're having a good week. It's been a quiet week. My stepdad's gonna come down and put some, he found this tape. Well, my husband's cousin gave him a roll and showed him it, and then he got more of it. It's a tape that you put on the ramp, and it'll make it so it's not slick this winter. We're learning all kinds of stuff. Okay, so this, I guess it doesn't matter. One of them goes on the back. So I decide which one I want folded up. Bad faith. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to cover a lot of it up. Okay, wait a minute. This one. I still came up with bad faith. Okay. So you fold it up so far, and then you bring this down. Okay, I want to make sure the thing I got to put on here. This is all the little goodies that I have. And I thought that this, I'm going to have to cut this off. I might as well go ahead and cut that off. Let me fold it where it belongs. Although I could just fold it up, but, well, no, it'll get in the way, I think. This is such a cute, oh, I really wish I could get the whole thing. I'd love to have it. But, you know, it's all good. Okay, so I want to make sure that I can put that down here. You want to put it close to the bottom because you want to have room. Okay, if I do that there, that will fit. And then bring this down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fold this here. almost did a Christmas one, but then I decided, no, I found this one and I thought, no, I really want to do this. But you want to make sure you don't fold it all the way down to here, because you want to have room that you can do that. She didn't put a little notch there, but I'm going to, because I want to notch that. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to fold mine. Yeah, that'll work. And then there's room for that. I'm gonna cut this and that. Well, I think I'm going to fold this one down and keep it there so that it's got a folded. I think it looks nice when there's a folded edge, not a cut edge. But I'm gonna glue that down real good so it doesn't come up and make a problem. Here I am already getting into the pocket. I haven't finished the other thing. Okay, we're going to just glue this down and we'll come back to this because I'm not ready for this. I don't know what I'm doing already here. I'm jumping ahead of the game here. I haven't finished the pocket yet, but that will fit on there nice. Yes, that will be fine. Okay, so that's the only reason I jumped ahead. Okay, so then these two parts will be glued down here, but then something she did was she took this and she cut here, but I'm not really good at doing that. I wondered about, I got these dies out and I wondered if I could trace me a circle, like an oval, not a circle, an oval. Trace me a circle like an oval. That is like my husband today. I said, I've got a pork butt in the fridge that I'm going to cook tonight. And he says, oh, could you make Italian beef out of it? What? And he kept asking me, can you make Italian beef? And I kept saying, no, I can't make Italian beef out of it. Why can't you? I'm like, honey, I cannot make Italian beef out of a pork butt. Asking me over and over and over. I'm like, no, honey, I can't make Italian beef out of a pork butt. Finally, he got it. He's like, oh, you keep telling me, don't you? It's a pork butt. And I'm like, yes, it's a pork butt. It was so funny. I thought this might work to give me a nice oval shape. Yeah, that'll give me something to trace. I thought these, because these are kind of long and skinny ovals, I thought one of them might work for me. Okay, so then we just take that, and we can't see it at all. There it is. I got it right in the right angle. I'm sorry, I gotta hold it up to my face because I have to have it in the right angle or I can't see it. There we go. And then that makes it so that you have this. It folds down and it looks really pretty, and that does. I really like that. Okay, now let's ink everything up real good. I need to ink the bottom one. I need to ink this one. The bottom one will be inside. I need to ink this one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause you, and Oh, that is not folded down far enough. Look at that. Oh boy. Yeah, it needs to be folded down at least to there. Oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to come up with a way to make that look right. Okay, so if you do this, make sure you don't make that mistake that I just made. I'll show you that closer so you can see what I just did. Okay, so at first I had it folded here. Now look. See the mistake that I made? It's not covering right here. It's not covering there. Once I cut the oval, it's not covering there. So now I need to fold it down to there to make it cover. So don't make that mistake if you decide to do this. I mean, it covered before I cut the oval, but once I cut the oval, it doesn't cover there. So I'll have to figure out some way when I'm decorating this to make that not look bad there. But we can figure that out while I'm decorating. But I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to sew here all the way around here. Well, yeah, I will. I'm going to sew this shut, but I'm going to sew around here. Maybe I'll make a decorative stitch there. That'll look pretty. And I'm going to sew all the way around. What I'm going to do is sew all the way around so that everything, and I'll sew here before I stitch it. I will sew here so that will have sewing to look normal. And then I will sew this shut. So I will be back. Okay, I've got the stitching to here done, and I did the stitching on here, but I don't even know if you could see it. The problem was I'm using variegated thread, and it was on the very light thread. So I may have to do something different there. But I forgot to tell you that I want to put some lace. I've got this picked out. But then I thought about it, and I'm going to have to make sure that I'm at a point on my lace where at the very top in the middle that I've got this so that the twine can wrap around and not, you know what I'm saying? So when I attach the lace for sewing it on, it's going to have to go there. So I'm kind of thinking instead of sewing on the lace, I'm just going to use my adhesive and do it after. I planned on sewing it on. I'm just not sure. But I wanted to show you that that's my plan. It'd be better if I sew it on. I'll see. And I wanted to show you something else that I've been doing. That's not a good one, that one. You know the paper that comes in your Amazon packages? I have some that I have on my shelf right next to my sewing machine. And when I'm wanting to practice my stitches to make sure I've got the right width that I want or the right stitch that I want to use, I grab a scrap of that, tear it off, and then I sew it. And so now I have this little scrap that I can throw onto something at some point. This one, this is my scrap that I tore off. This one, that was a stitch I thought I might put across the top. Nope, not going to use that one. So I don't like that stitch. So that one, but then I just, you know, tear it off, and I have more paper to use for the next time, and then I just tear it off. But this one I won't save. I don't even like it enough to save it. But see, when I tried out that stitch for the, see how pretty that is? That's what is across right here, but it's just so light. The thread was dark when I started it, but then it was light, and the variegated was light, so I was real frustrated when I was sewing it. I was like, come on, get dark again, and it started to right here, but so anyway, but I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I've got it all sewn. But I'm not sure about that part right there. If I should leave it. I'm gonna see the stitching. Not sure. Okay, so but I do like the lace. And I kind of like it now that I had to go down so low. I like that. I just don't know what to do about that, but we'll see. Okay, so I didn't know about this one. First I kind of want to find my center. My pocket. I'm just going to pinch here, not down here. I don't want it to be pinched down there. If I pinch it right there, I can see where my center is, where I'm going to punch my thing. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this big old punch in here. I might have to get my little circle. I thought I'd give it a try, because I kind of like, yeah, I can get that in there. I kind of like how this little punch makes the tab. Oh no, I'm punching through my stitches. Oh. Oh, I might not ought to do that. Huh. Well, I'm not gonna have a punch. I'm not gonna have a punch there. So if I punch through those stitches, that's not gonna work. Better see if I can erase that. Uh-oh, that was almost a big bad mistake, wasn't it? Ooh. Well, I thought I would have one there, but if I punch through those stitches, that's not gonna be good. Okay, we're not gonna have a thing there. I should have done that before I stitched. And there's no way for me to fix it now because I've stitched it all up. Alright, let's get to decorating. Wow, that was close. I'll bet some of you are going, you really don't want to do that. Don't do that. Okay, so I know I want to put this here. So let's just cut this off. Probably get it straighter if I could have just glued that up, couldn't I? Oh well, too late now. But now the sides I'm going to keep as a gusset kind of dealy. So I thought that might kind of give it a little bit of, yeah, I should have kept that bottom, but oh well. Oh, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Don't know how well this will work. I'll find out. Oh, darn. Put it right above my stitches. Okay, let's put that on there. Now, with this side, got some pretties in here. I just wasn't sure what I wanted to use, so I'll get these all out. Let's see. All kinds of stuff in here. This, I wondered, I could use it, but I could, you know, like, just use the bottom part of it. Like, tear this. I think I might do that. How much do I need to? About where I have it, I think. Right above. Where's my tear ruler? I just had my tear ruler. Did I put it up? I did. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this kind of straight on the desk here. Right there, I guess. I need to move it up a little bit, I think. There we go. Okay. I thought that, or I could have, I've got this paper here that I could cut something out of, but we might cut a tag to put in here. I do have other tags though, if they're not too big. It's kind of flimsy. I hope it won't be too flimsy for being a pocket. I wonder if I need to back it onto a piece of paper. Might do that. It's really flimsy. This one didn't feel as flimsy, maybe because I had those on it, but this one just feels way too flimsy. I have a piece of dictionary paper here. Maybe if I put that on, it'll be enough, but not too much. Let's do that. Let me just tear a piece here so that it's got a torn edge. Make sure it's straight. Okay. And then we will glue. Let me just use my glue stick here. Gotta move all my crap. Stuff everywhere, you guys. Oh, I don't need the lid for that. Okay. I think glue stick will be best. Plus it'll save on that expensive glue. I gotta remind myself to do this more often instead of using that expensive glue. So if I put this like right here on the edge of that, that should help. Okay. And where's my scissors? Yeah, this gives it just enough to not be flimsy, but not be real heavy either. I don't want it to be so that it's just so heavy, you know. Alright, now this right here, I like that a lot. Is there anything else I want to put before I try to get this so I can see it all? This would be cute to be what's going in there, but I'll have to cut it down. I'll do that. I thought this would be pretty right here. This would be pretty in there too. Okay, I'll just put this down. Maybe just layer on top. I was trying to see if I wanted to layer anything else under it before. Just a moment. Oh, it came off the roll. I guess I'm almost out of this. I went to grab my brown and I grabbed the roll and it came out empty. I keep all that in a little round basket and I can barely reach the basket. And when I went to reach it, I came out empty. It's like, whoa, what happened here? My Skittles fell. Okay, let's just cut off just a little bit here. Maybe put just a little bit under there. This should be a double layer here. Maybe not. Okay, well, I'll cut it in half. Put just a little bit over here. It's sticking to my fingers. Yeah, we'll put a little bit over here and a little bit over here. Yes, I like that. Okay. So hopefully when I glue this down, okay, we're gonna use my this stuff so that there's no hopefully about it. I can stick that stuff to it. Because getting that liquid glue on that stuff doesn't work then. It looks all nasty. I hope you can see. You can barely see where I'm at. I zoomed you in a little bit because it's so hard to see when little bitty details when you're all the way out. So I got to remember that I need to stay up further on my mat here. Okay, so I will up here. I gotta get up here. Make sure that I catch that in it, and then I will put this one here. Catch that. But then that means I need to put more tape here. And here. I think I got more underneath than I meant to, but that's okay. At least I don't have liquid glue on that. Burnish down real good so it'll peel off easily for me. Okay, now I'll put this down. I'll put it right above my stitches again so that there's room to stick some stuff in there. Okay, but let's see. We've got some stamps here. I don't think I want the lady because I've got the lady right there. So maybe, oh here, let's put this one. This one says mysteries. And what else do we have here? Oh, we've got this pretty blue thing. I could cut that. Maybe just tear this and put this right here with the stamp on top of it. I'm going to need something else because I got to cover that tear there. Maybe, I think there's another color of that, but it's yeah, it's blue. What else do I have here? Blue, blue, blue. I got lots of blue. What's that? Oh, hey, that would be cool. Let's see. That there and put that underneath it. Okay, have that sticking out and have the stamp here. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, let's ink these things up. have a stamp here. I think there's another stamp that's not a face, isn't there? Yeah, there's this stamp. So I could do the two stamps, but I want this pretty stamp on top. Yeah, I like that. We'll just come in. There's nothing under there that I'm really hiding of importance. There's nothing there. Oh, I like, what is that? But that's the other side that we're going to work on. And I kind of wonder, I was going to do some embossing. I kind of wonder about embossing that right there. So let's do that real quick. I got in all my embossing stuff. I have some other cool embossing stuff. I thought about embossing too. So we'll see. This one we're just going to do clear. Oh, my hands to work. It's not a good arthritis day. Not to complain, it's just not. My hands kind of give me a little bit of problem here and there, but it's okay. It's all good. Okay, so where's my, there it is. I have been using the same one for, I don't know, eons. 10 years maybe. I do have a re-inker for it, but it looks awful, that's why, because I've had this same thing for so many years. But I keep thinking, why buy a new one when this one works? It looks terrible, but it works, and as long as it works. I did get a new Versamark, and I thought about pulling it out the other day, but I didn't want to make it look awful. I got it at a yard sale, that countywide yard sale I went to, for $2, and it wasn't even open. I thought, oh my goodness, can you believe that? Oh. Seriously? Oh, this has this not even been open? Look, I paid 49 cents for this at a yard sale. I don't think it hasn't been open, y'all. Holy cow. I better put my lid on here. I didn't know it hadn't been open. Well, that was a steal. Where's my little scissors? They're right here. Goodness, I didn't know I bought one that hadn't been open. It's clear embossing powder. Well, I didn't know that. Or I might have bought it at Salvation Army or something, that sticker. I don't know. Wherever I bought it, I paid 49 cents for it resale. Not new. Oh, I thought there was a thing on top of it to sprinkle it. But there's not. Okay. It looked like there was, but there's not. Okay. First, though, before I do this, I ought to anti-static my... Where'd I throw that? There it is. I ought to anti-static my thing here. Okay. Now. Okay. I'll just hope that it'll all dump back in there. For the most part it did. I'll work on that off camera. Okay, this should just take a second, hopefully. Oh, I'm blowing everything away. I thought I'd do it where you could see it happening, but it's not really. There it goes. I thought. Oh, it's burning. It's not all done. Okay, it's done because it's starting to burn. But it didn't look like it was all done. It's not right there. It's not done. I didn't think it was, but look, it's starting to burn, but it's not done. I don't know why, but it's not done. on, get done. It's not... It's starting to burn, but it's not done. I don't understand. Like, come on. Huh. Okay. Alright. That's strange. Okay. I'll wipe this off real quick. Alright. I don't know about that embossing powder. Maybe I got it free for a reason. But I don't know how they know that when they hadn't used it. Okay, so we're going to put what down? I lost everything. Okay, we're going to put this down first. So, let's... Let's get the glue stick. This down right here. Oops, I gotta get that blue thing underneath that too, don't I? So we'll put this here. Okay. And then somewhere didn't I have... Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just clip another one. I'm thinking put one of these little bits and pieces right here. Get one of these. Maybe two. I'll cut two. I got lots of this. We'll work that into it too. I need to get a drink real quick. Just stuck my hand in the glue. Oh boy, I'm doing good today, aren't I? Okay, so we've got this one, and the other one blew away with my crazy, but it looks pretty cool. It's still on this corner down here. It doesn't look done. It looks funny. I don't know what that's about, but okay, so we're going to glue these like this, kind of like this. This one needs inked up. It's not inked up at all. It looks way too white. There we go. Okay. So we're going to glue these like this. And then maybe put that right there. Yeah, I like that right there. Okay, so I'm going to try to glue that right there. Put that just like that. I'm going to glue this one down. Over it. We'll glue this one down. Okay. And now something to slip down in there, which I gotta pick that up. That can't be glued down there. Okay, so I was thinking that it would be this library card. So what I like to do when something this isn't gonna fit like that. So what I like to do is put it in here upside down, because I'm going to cut off the bottom. I'll put it in here upside down. So I need to cut it off right there. And then I'll just, if it would have been a whole lot more, then I could have just folded it up, you know, and it could have been I could have folded it in the back, and it could have been like a double-sided thing, but I don't think that would look good with just this much. I think it would just get caught. There is powder. Let me get my little brush because there is embossing powder all over my mat. Okay, I surely got it all off now. Alright, there's my thing. Okay, I'll save that because we might use that somewhere along the line. Link this thing up. And I'm not going to fill any of this in because whoever gets this might want to fill that in themselves. That fits nicely in there. I was hoping. I'm going to leave that like that because I think that looks good there. We'll consider that in a minute. Okay, this side, I am not sure. Let's see, if I fold this up. Ooh, fold it better than that, Gina. Holy cow, I don't know how to fold today. Will that fit in there? Yes, it fits good. Okay. Let's ink this up. I still don't have it folded right. Okay. There we go. So we're going to put this down in here. And no. I'm not sure what this thing is. Oh, maybe it's like a ticket. Okay, let's do this. This is how I did the other sides. Oh, that's interesting, but it looks okay. It kind of looks like a flower. Could put that there. I could tear that. Or put the books. Let's put this one there. Put that there. And I could put that right there. Oh, that would look pretty there. Let's put that there for sure. Okay, let's glue stick that on. This here. Get glue. Okay, I like that there. Do I need anything else there? I've got a little bit of this blue left. I can tuck it up like that. I have to try. I don't want it coming out there. I've got a little bit of this left, but I don't think I want that there. I've got another stamp. Stamp on there. Well, it could be coming out the bottom. We don't have to see the whole stamp. Okay, I've got one of these. This could be over here. I kind of, no, I'll put her on the front. Okay, let's see. I need to cut this. Oh, not with those. Those are my fabric scissors. Cut that right there. And put some glue. Oops. Open the glue first. Put some glue right there. Except I don't have that inked up. Oh, that was a mistake. Where's my dauber? Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Well, it could be a little crooked and then it doesn't look so perfect. I like that better. Okay. Alright, now we'll ink this up. Where am I thinking? Oh, there. Okay. Just have that kind of like that. Like that. Let's glue that down. I'm going to screw it over a little bit because I really like that book that's there. It's got daisies on it. I really like that. I don't really want to cover that all the way up. So I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to put that stamp right there. I don't really want to cover that. There's a really pretty book there that I just now noticed that I don't want to completely cover up. I just noticed that. So I'm kind of changing my mind here on what I'm doing. That's okay, right? We can do that. Oh, my hands. My daughter's calling me back to back. I wonder if she will call my husband. Sometimes I wish I was live so I could say, call your dad. You know, if I cut that off of there, that would be short enough to go in there. So let's do that. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There we go. Oh, there she goes, calling her down. Okay, let's ink this up. Put this right here. Now, we can put this lady in the center, or we can put like that. Put that and make it like a belly band. Put that in there. I kind of like the vintage. Make it a belly band. I could put some of my enamel dot things there to make it look like it's got brads in it. Let's do that. This lady is just not going to make it on my thing. She's just not. Alright. So we're just going to attach it right here. My glue's getting globby. I left it open. Ooh, I got glue coming out the edge. Okay, now I gotta look at my roundabout and find my, not roundabout, but I hate roundabouts. My daughter was on the phone talking about something, made me think of roundabouts. I got a little makeup twirly thing. Okay, these things. I have not used these in forever, so I gotta try to make it work. Oh, it's working. Okay. But if I do that right now, I'm going to do that later, because if I do it right now, I got to wait for it to dry, don't I? But I'm going to use these enamel dots. They're enamel accent, and I'm going to put them right here, make them look like little dots. That'll show up at the end on the picture. Okay, so now what we have to do is make the tie. So I have two things here, and I think I'm going to use this one. I love how this one looks. Well, let me take it apart and see how. It seems like it's going to be a little heavier. Where's the end? How do I get to the end of it? How do I get it open? I have never used this, but it is heavier. This is a lot lighter, so I'm going to use this one. And I've got my crocodile here, and I've already picked out my violet. And I guess I'm not going to use my other. I had picked out like these two. This one is Distress Vintage Photo, and I thought about putting it in different places. I still think it would look really cool. I'm going to cut that one down too, because it sticks up way too far. Where'd my ruler go? Yeah, that sticks up way too far. So if I take that bottom off, they don't stick up too far. Yeah, that makes it better. Okay, but anyway, I thought about putting this in different places, like using my pen. I still really would like to do it. You know, let's try it. Because until we try it, I don't know. I really want to try it. Let me grab my pen. And we'll put it on there, and then I'll do the emboss. I'll do the heat off camera, but like I'd just like to put some. I can't do it on there. Put a little bit, you know, here and there. Okay, let's see how this looks. I think it could look really cool. I'm going to use the distress powder. Or the hammered, I think distress. Okay. So I'm just going to, oh, I don't want that end to be open.
He's got all through November to keep running. Bird. Did he cut it out before he started?
Okay, now, looks a little bit too much like pin marks to me, but maybe I can go over it and make it not look like that. Oh, I'm shaking it out on my desk. Oops. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have to admit defeat. This was disastrous. Oh, it looked terrible. So then, because you could tell it was pin marks, so then I tried to fill it in. Wrong. Don't do that with this stuff. This is distress powder. No, don't do that, because then when you're trying to heat up the new stuff that you put to try to fill it in and make it look like it wasn't so much pin marks, then the old stuff starts burning. No. Bad idea. So we're going to fix it. First off, we're going to take this stuff off if we can, because we don't want this stuff to be causing problems. Just drop that into my thing. We don't want this to cause problems with how we're going to fix this. The bottom one probably wouldn't have caused a problem. I probably shouldn't have been trying to take it off. And I didn't get it all embossed, and so I've got powder now all over my hand from it. But it was really burning bad, the old stuff, so I had to stop. The smell in here was horrendous. Learned my lesson. Maybe I should try to wipe that off. Maybe wipe some of that off of there. I don't know. I have tried that stuff before and did not have luck with it. I didn't try it with the pin, though. I tried it with my pad, and I don't know. Do they still sell that stuff? I don't know. So, what I did is I printed this again and put it on here. Then I took another piece of dictionary page, and I, unfortunately, I sprayed it a little bit darker, but I think it's okay. And then I folded down the top of it, and I laid it in here like this, and I just picked up my lace a little bit at a time and traced around it and cut it out, and then I've sewn it. I've sewn all the way around it, and I wanted the top to be folded down so it was a nice edge. So I was just going to lay it on here like this and glue it all down, but then I thought, why not just glue down the sides and make that a pocket? But now I'm thinking I'm not going to do that because that is really ugly in there. I think I'm going to skip that because, you know, you can see that in there, and that's really ugly. Now that I've taken that off of there, that is really, really ugly. So we're going to skip that idea, and we're going to glue it all down. I thought that was a really good idea until I took that off of there, but that would have been really affecting things going in and out. I guess if I had left that bottom part on, it would have been fine. Oh, this is like causing me problems, this project is. It's all my own problems that I have created. It's not the project's fault. I have created all of my problems. I love the project. I just keep creating my own problems with it. If I hadn't have tried to get so fancy with it, I'd be done. I just tried to get too fancy. I just kept having ideas come to my mind, you know? And it doesn't fit perfectly, but it's fine. It all kind of blends and it'll be fine. I thought I'd give this thing away, but I don't think I'm going to do that. That was my original thought, but we're going to skip that idea. This is not giveaway project now. Okay, so now we need to put an eyelet through. I think we'll measure my twine first, maybe. What were we going to put in here? I've got everything such a mess. I don't know. Everything is a mess. No, she was not going there. What was going there? Was this little guy going there? Something was going there. Whew. Got that stuff all over me. My goodness. I could cut her out again and put her there. This one is called, is it on here? I think it's called Antique Library. Antique, I've got it open on my... Oh, that's my picture of my... Oh, maybe I don't. Yes, I do. Antique Library. Mega Craft Bundle. And then this is called the Mega Gift. I'm not sure how you get signed up to get her gifts. Go watch her videos. I purchased some of her digitals, and that's how I got to getting some of her gift digitals. I love her digitals. Okay, I just want the top part. This in here, like that would look pretty. Maybe too big though. Oh. Maybe if we do this and this. I hate to cut off those numbers because I love them, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? There. Yeah, that's better. There. We use using the 1/4 inch. I think, yeah. Still looks big on here, but that looks better. And then let's take this. Do that to it. And I think I'll need to use this. And can I put it like somewhere, maybe right there? Yeah, I think right there. I'm going to use my glue stick for that. Get hold of it again. Right there. Then I still got the numbers. Love the numbers. Okay. Put her kind of like that. Okay. I don't know if I can put this somewhere. Can it go in there like that? No. No. Oops, it's already in that one. Nope. Okay. So now, let me clean this stuff off of here. Put my lid on my ink. I can't find my re-inker to that. I don't know what I've done with it. Okay, so we're going to put the eyelet there. And I found my eyelet already and put it in my little box here so that we didn't have to go through that whole process. It's a little one. I hope it'll work. I wanted a brown one. The only brown one I have is a little one. Or an even littler one. So hopefully, this is kind of sticking. I don't know why it's sticking. So, oh, I gotta turn this. And make sure I use the small side. Yeah. I don't use the small side very often. Okay, so I'm going to go right there. Put this in here. Maybe I should put my stuff in there too, shouldn't I? I chose this one. It's kind of a brown. It was the best one I had that I thought would work. Okay, so how much of it do I need? Let me figure that out. So, let's see. I'm going to start right here. Stick her out. And I want to wrap it. Okay, I'll cut it about right here. Okay, so, oh, you're in my way too. I have such a mess on my desk. If you could see around me. So, thankfully it all picks up fast. At least it usually does. I think I want to put that down through there with the eyelet to get it locked in there. That's how I usually do it. It's going to show on the back, but... Oh, I'm doing the wrong place. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Did I do that wrong? Well, here we go. I think I did that wrong. I probably didn't want to put that in there, but this is my finished book. Oh my goodness, I've had so much trouble. I think I did. Oh, it's getting caught back here. That's the problem. I think I didn't want to put that in there like that. I'll have to fix that. I think on this project I shouldn't have done that. I'm not sure how I wanted to do that, really. I guess put it through like this and then tie it in a bow. Yeah, that's what we want to do. There we go. Except I don't have my lady in there. Let's put my lady in there. There we go. And then we tie it in a bow. All right. So there we go. If you stayed with me this long, thank you so much. There we go. You have a blessed day. I'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye. I'd love it if you would give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.